Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions and best crafts. Another very beautiful Monday morning. And once again, we are back with our predictions right on this very channel. This is all what we do on a daily basis. Always looking at football matches that are happening across the globe and also making our predictions on these very games based on recent statistics, recent results that we have ground for these teams. All right. Before bringing it forward for you. All right. In a short while, we have these games and it's already lined up and we're looking at these matches one after the other. But I want to use the opportunity to ask the first coming across our video for the first time and are yet to subscribe. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly take out time to hit the subscription button right now so that you don't miss out on our games that will always come up on this very channel on a daily basis. Okay. All right. That being said, remember also to turn on the notification button so that you always get notified each time we make our videos. All right. That being said, let's head to the business of the day. And today we'll start with the first match. It is the biggest match of the day. It is in the Spanish La Liga where we have FC Barcelona who will be facing Rayo Vallecano. All right, looking at recent games for both sides, we see that for Barcelona, the home side have had 5 victories in the last 6 matches. They've also had 1 draw. And the away side, Rayo Vallecano have managed 4 victories and 1 draw. Also, they have had 1 loss in the last 6 games that they have so far. All right, looking at how these two teams fared on home and away basis, we see that the home side, Barcelona have won 6 matches, 1 draw, and also they have lost 3 games in the last 10 home appearances. And away side, on the other hand, Rayo Vallecano have actually been able to manage 5 victories in the last 10 away games. They've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses. Okay, but we know that in this very encounter, it's very important for Barcelona, to close up the gap between them and Madrid. They'll be looking to, take advantage of this very encounter, seeing that Madrid actually drew their match, a few days ago. So it is the home side to win outrightly. That's what we expect for that very game. Okay, and that will take us to the next game for the day. It is in Galatasaray. It is actually in Turkey Super League, or we have Rizespor who will be facing Galatasaray. All right, Rizespor have won 3 games out of 6, and they've also lost 3. And the away side, Galatasaray have won 3 games and 1 draw, but have lost 2 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. Looking at how they fared on home and away basis, you see Rizespor have done very well, having won 7 matches in the last 10 home games. They've also had 2 draws, but have lost just 1 game. And the away side, Galatasaray, on the other hand, have managed to achieve 5 victories in the last 10 away games. And they've also had 3 draws as well as 2 losses in the last 10 away matches. Okay, and on head-to-head basis, you can see that last time both teams met, Galatasaray won against this side from home by 5-0. Prior to that, we also saw Galatasaray winning by 6-2. And in this one, we would definitely expect Galatasaray to take the day. Their away side to win out shortly. That's all for that very encounter. And the next game that we have for you is in Italian Serie C, where we have Lucchese who will be up against Perugia. All right, the Lucchese in the last 6 have seen 2 victories and 1 draw, but have also lost 3 matches. And the away side, Perugia have managed 1 draw, 3 draws actually, 1 win and 2 losses in the last 6 matches that they had so far. And looking at how these two teams fared on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, Lucchese have actually won 2 games. They've had 5 draws as well as 3 losses. And the away side, Perugia have managed just 1 win, but have also seen 5 draws and also 4 losses in the last 10 away games that they have so far. And also looking closely, we see that the home side Lucchese have actually scored 8 times out of 10 in the last 10 home matches, and the away side Perugia have as well have scored 9 times out of the last 8 times out of the last 10 away games that they have. So it's likely we're going to see goals in this very one, and we went for an over 1.5. That's our value for that very game. Minimum of 2 goals appearing in this very encounter. That's what we expect. Okay. And the next game that we have for you today is an England Championship, where we have Leeds United who will be facing Sunderland. Okay. On looking at the recent games, both sides, we see that Leeds United have actually had 4 victories and 1 draw in the last 6 games. They've also lost 1. And the away side, on the other hand, Sunderland have won 3 games. They've also had 3 draws in the last 6 matches that they have so far. All right, looking at how these 2 teams have fared on home and away basis, you can see that playing from home, Leeds United have actually won 8 matches and they've also had 1 draw, but have lost 1 game in the last 10 home appearances. And the away side, on the other hand, Sunderland have managed to achieve 3 victories and also 5 draws in the last 10 away games. They've also had 2 losses as well. It's going to be a tough match. And on head-to-head, we saw both of them playing out a 2-2 draw the last time they met in October last year. And prior to that, we also saw them playing out a 0-0 draw. And in this very one, and making a verdict based on the form of These teams also noting the fact that Leeds United have actually been scoring lots of goals in recent times, as well as Sunderland scoring. So we expect to see a minimum of 2 goals in this one as well. It is an over 1.5. That's what we expect for that very encounter. And that takes us to the next game for the day. It is in Romania League One, where we have Universitatea Cluj who will be up against Unirea Slovenia. All right, pardon me about the name there. When you look at how these two teams fared in recent games, you can see that Cluj, the home side, have had 2 victories and 2 draws. They've also lost 2 matches in the last 6 matches that they have so far. And the away side, Slobosia have had just 1 win and 1 draw, but have lost 4 games in the last 6 matches that they have so far. All right, looking at how these two teams have performed on home and away basis, you see that the home side, Universitatea Cluj have actually won a lot of they've won 5 games in the last 10 home matches. They've also had 1 draw, but have lost 4 matches. And away side, on the other hand, Slobosia have won just 2 games in the last 10 away matches, but have lost 8 matches. All right, out of those 10 away games that they had so far. All right, on head-to-head base, the last time they met, there was a 2-2 draw. That was in October of last year. But in this very one, we are giving it to the home side, who have actually won, showed much more promise. And it is a home side to win out shortly. That's what we expect for that very encounter. And the next game that we have, which will be the last for today, is in Egypt Premier League, where we have Future FC will be up against the Pyramids. All right, Future FC have actually had 1 draw and 1 win, but have lost 4 matches in the last 6 games that they have so far. And the away side, Pyramids have managed 5 wins and 1 draw. And the away side, on the other hand, have had 5 wins and 1 draw. Yeah, and they're looking at how they fared on home and away basis. You can see that the home side have actually, Future FC have managed 2 wins and 4 draws, but have also lost 4 matches in the last 6. In the last 10 home matches that they have so far, they managed just 2 wins, right? And the away side, Pyramids have had 5 victories and 3 draws in the last 10 away games, but they've also lost 2 matches out of the last 10 away matches that they have so far. All right, looking at how these two teams fared on home and away on head-to-head basis, Pyramid won the last tie, which happened in May of last year. We saw them beating this bright side by 2-1, and prior to that, we saw a 1-0 draw, a 0-0 draw actually, and also Pyramid winning by 1-0. And looking entirely on the 5 last head meetings, we could see that Pyramid have actually won 4 times out of 5, and the other one being a draw. So in this very one, we definitely are giving it to the away side, Pyramid FC, to rise to occasion and win out in this one. Away win, that's what we expect for that very encounter. And that brings our predictions for you today on Betcraft to conclusion. I wish you the very best of luck, and I hope your ticket goes green. Also remember to play responsibly. These are football matches. May not be exactly what it seems. Sometimes we experience some sort of surprises in football that's actually happening most of the time. But I wish you the very best of luck, and tomorrow is another day, and we'll be coming up with the predictions. Do not miss out. But until that time, keep winning.